Hi, can you tell me what's your favorite American TV series?
My favorite American TV series is a show called The Mythbusters that comes on the Discovery Channel. In this show, they test movie scenes to see if they would work in reality. The two hosts of The Mythbusters, Adam Savage and Jamie Hyneman, are special effects on a special effects team. They work in movie special effects, so they take the myths that they tell in movies and see if they would actually work in reality or not.
Why do you love this show?
It's very interesting to see if some movie scenes are actually real or not, because personally I don't believe much of what I see in the movies. So it's interesting to see that some of these things actually will work, and even if they don't work, they try to test and see what conditions it would take for it to actually work, and sometimes to the extreme of using high explosives on ridiculous things like steak.
Okay, my favorite TV show is Parks and Recreation because I like the actress Amy Poehler and I think it's a funny show.
My favorite American television series is The Big Bang Theory. I really like this show because it kind of puts a new spin on being really smart. It's an extremely funny show, and I just think the characters.
I really like the TV show Bones. I feel like it's very accurate in the way it uses anthropology and forensic entomology. I'm an entomology major here at UF, so I can vouch for the fact that most of the time they're very accurate, and I don't really like shows that are too overly dramatic, and it's not, so that's why I like it.
Hi, so my favorite American series TV show is The Simpsons, and I really like The Simpsons because they make me laugh, and that's it.
I do like the series House because, you know, the guy is very cynical, is very sarcastic, it's very, very funny, but yet serious in some ways. Yeah, that's about it.
My favorite TV series as of right now would probably be Game of Thrones. It's on HBO, and that's because it's a mixture. I like older time periods, and it's a mixture between kind of mythological things and kings and queens, and it takes you to a time period that obviously we don't live in and can't really relate to. So I think it's pretty interesting how they incorporate kings and dragons and all these crazy things and make it a very interesting show.
My favorite American TV series is 30 Rock. It's on NBC. I think it's really funny. I'm a big fan of Tina Fey, who is the star, and she's also the head writer, and the jokes seem really relevant to current day.
Alright, so my favorite American TV series would be House because it has a lot of, it makes your mind, keeps your mind working. You're always trying to figure out what's going on, and it's really interesting to see how House deals with his own issues in his life. So I really like the characters, I like the plot of it, and that's why it's my favorite TV series.
So my favorite show is Avatar: The Last Airbender. I really like it because it's one of the few shows that actually gets into martial arts, as in the Chinese tradition, and you know how they explain, you know, even the internal of it, you know, with the chakras and everything like that, and it really puts it into fantastic perspective to see it like they show it.
Well, my favorite show is Desperate Housewives, and it's mainly because there's so many different plot twists and turns, and it's just so much drama. I love drama. I love to watch drama, not be in it. But yeah, that's the reason why it's my favorite show.
Hi everybody. So I like the show Game of Thrones. It's on HBO. I like it because there's some really good books that it's based on. It's exciting. It has violence in it, which is it's always good for TV. It's got a good story plot. The characters are pretty deep, and even though it's a fantasy, science fiction sort of show, it's believable, and the acting is believable, and that's important to me because if the show wasn't believable, I would just get annoyed by it. I can't think of a show that's really awful offhand that isn't believable. So I guess that's why I like
my favorite American TV series is Family Guy because it's hilarious and the jokes in there are just really funny, and I love it. My favorite TV show is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I like it because it's really funny. They always end up in ridiculous situations and have their craziest ways to get out of them. I'd recommend watching it. It comes on FX.
My favorite TV series is Bones, and I like it because of the mystery behind it, trying to figure out who killed what, like why did they kill them. And I like
so I'd say my favorite TV show is probably Psych, and I enjoy it just because it's a comedy and I find it really funny. I appreciate the humor that they have in the show, but it's also a detective show, and I appreciate the plot line that they have going on with that.
My favorite TV show is How I Met Your Mother, and I just really love it because it's funny and each episode builds upon itself, so the humor is almost like an inside joke with the viewers. So I just find it really funny, and that's why I love How I Met Your Mother.